Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Claude and the Banstas on this Sunday afternoon for this Liverpool versus Manchester United. Big game. Sorry, I'm running late. Diesel will be with us in about another couple of minutes. He's running late too. Let's just say thank you to everyone that's in the chat. Hope you're well. Rohit, Arsenal Maniac, Seamus, James, Omar, Ben, Alan, Steve, Eman, Budikon. Hope you're all well. Thank you very much for joining us. Quickly, let's get straight into the teams. The teams today are Liverpool, Becker in goal, Arnold, Henderson, Fabinho, Robinson, Thiago, Wijnaldum, Shaqiri, Salah, Firmino, and Mane. It's a good team for Liverpool. Not a bad team. Still got a couple of injuries, still big injuries to come back, but not a bad team. Man United, De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Shaw, Fred, Matonne, Rashford, Fernandes, Pogba, and Martial for Man United. Good team there. Cavani on the bench for Man U, Greenwood, Mata, Henderson, Matic, Van der Beek. And for Liverpool, Milner, Chamberlain, Jones, Origi, Williams, Phillips. So two good teams. Let's get everybody's prediction. I went for 2-2. I'm going for 2-2 yesterday. I'm sticking by that. I still think this game will be a draw. But what does everybody else think? Let me know, and I'll try and get as many up as possible. We've got Tony in the chat. How you doing, Tone? Hope you're well, mate. Steve, excuse me, Diesel will be on very shortly. David's in the chat. Hope you're well. Tony's saying 3-1 to Liverpool. So that's a big score there. A big statement there, Tone. Seamus saying Henderson in centre back could end up costly for Liverpool. Brains in the chat. He's going Liverpool 2, Man United 3. My dad's in the chat, Charlie. Even you all, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you very much for reminding everyone. Steve saying 2-0 Liverpool victory. Seamus going for a nervous 2-1 for Liverpool. Beaker's in the chat. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. He said 3-2 to Liverpool. James Dunlop, hope you're well. He says, I think Liverpool will nick it 2-1. Mike England's in the chat. How you doing, mate? He said 2-1 to Man United. Ian's in the chat. Hope you're well, Ian. He said 3-1 to United. Big Bill saying Fabinho and Henderson at centre backs. Yep, it's not. It's definitely a makeshift centre back, but they're still two good. Experienced internationals. Hopefully they can do the job. Let's wait and see. Kevin is going 2-0 Man United. Cole 1-0. Budikon saying 2-0 Liverpool. Topper saying 3-1 Liverpool. Steve saying Liverpool will certainly be up for it. I'm sure points played for both. Oh yeah, points played for both teams. You're right. Lambs. Sorry, I hope I pronounced that right. Saying 2-1 United. Mitchell saying 2-0 Liverpool. They should beat us 100%. Haven't lost at home in 4 years. Yep. My dad's saying I want Liverpool to win, and I think 3-2. I think for both for the rest of the Premiership, a draw would be fantastic for everyone. We'll just have to wait and see. Iman's in the chat saying Liverpool 2, Man United 3. Just to update everyone on the earlier games, I don't even know what's happened myself. I've been really busy. Let's have a look at the earlier game scores. The Villa-Everton game was called off, postponed. Sheffield United 1, Spurs 3. McGoldrick for Sheffield United, Aurier, Harry Kane, and Ndombele got Spurs goals. And then obviously we've got this game coming up. So where does that put Spurs quickly? Spurs are back up to 4th now on 33 points. So we are 9 points behind them on the same games. But that's here or there. We're here for Man U, Liverpool Man U today. What else we got? Man United. Steve saying Man United are due to lose away. Hassan's in the chat. Hey, Terry, United might surprise us. Definitely, mate. I'm hoping it's going to be a good game. I hope it ain't like one of them boring, cancel each other out games. I hope it's open. listen, I understand if both teams play like a chess game and try and cancel each other out, because obviously it's a very important game. But this is a big derby, innit? You know what I mean? Well, you know, as it comes. And both teams really need to go for it. Brain saying, did you see Harry Kane's goal against you? I haven't, not at the moment, mate. Was it a good goal? Avi saying, I'm saying 1-0 to Liverpool. Kevin saying, is Claude coming on? Unfortunately, Claude ain't coming on. He's still not very well at the moment. I haven't spoke to him today yet, but I will give him a ring in a minute and see how he's doing. Hassan is saying, Tottenham will win the league, I reckon. I don't think so, Hassan. Definitely not, mate. Not for me. Too inconsistent for me, mate. Richard is saying, the Messiah down the road. Tony Blackwell said, how can I tell any better? We'll find out very shortly when Diesel comes on, mate. My dad's saying, evidently, Spurs' third goal was a wonder goal. Have to have a look at that straight after. How you doing, Daniel? Hope you well, mate. Diesels will be on very, very shortly, just as the game's starting, hopefully. And unfortunately, Claude has been still not well, mate. Steve saying, I expect Salah to turn up. Yeah, I think we all do. I think we expect all the players to turn up, mate. But it's been a funny old season, so we'll have to wait and see how this plans out. Sam saying, how are you keeping? Well, going with a 3-1 win for Liverpool. Yeah, a couple of people have said that today, Sam. So let's see what happens, mate. I'm really good at the moment, thanks, mate. Steve saying this title is more exciting I've ever seen. It's been a open season, isn't it? To be honest, it's been a very, very open season. Not one team is easy to beat at the moment. If you know, I know that Sheffield United are down there and Fulham and West Brom and that, but you know they're picking up points at the moment. So you know it's been a hard season. It's going to be a hard season for everyone. I don't think no one's going to run away with it this year. That's for sure. Tony saying, I wouldn't say wonder goal, Charlie, but determination more than anything. Well, let's definitely try and have a look at that. Sand boys, kick-off is at 4:30. Yep, we're just kicked off. Literally just kicked off. Man United are in their black kit. Liverpool are in their red kit. And Pogba at the moment is on the ball. We're down near the corner flag of the Liverpool's half. Pogba on the ball. Twisting and turning, but it's gone out for a throw to Liverpool. This should be quite interesting. I'm looking forward to this game. I just hope it lives up to expectation. Steve saying, if you consider last 3 years, it was 2 all trace. Exactly, Steve. Exactly. And you look at if you look at the table at the moment, let's have a quick peep at it. If you look at the table at this precise minute, from first, which is Man United at the moment on 36 points, right down, really, you could say right down to Wolves in 14th place, who's on 22 points. There's you know, a 2 or 3 game run and a couple of games that someone loses, you can get straight back up there. It's not a problem. Sorry. Tony saying for an acute angle. From an angle for an acute angle near the goal line and managed to dink the ball over the keeper. Oh, sounds like a good goal. Beaker saying, Terry, I think everyone is forgetting about Leicester City and their incredible form. Yeah, I mean, look, Leicester. Leicester is I don't know about Leicester. I mean, look, they're playing really well, doing really well, but they seem to be, you know what I mean? They win a couple of games and then obviously they lose a couple of games. They're on a great run at the moment. But yeah, no, look, I mean, you can't count anyone out. Leicester are right up in there. And like I said, another couple of games, and if Man United or Liverpool, you know, lost a couple or drew a couple, then they could go top. So you can't count Leicester, right? And there's a few teams you can't count out. Steve is saying Wolves is one team that disappoint me. I expected more from them, especially when you got West Brom. Liverpool got a chance here. Robinson tried to cross it, but he's kicked it and it's gone straight out for a goal kick. 2.5 minutes gone. Still, obviously, Liverpool 0, Man United 0. That's the first sort of half chance of the game at the moment, and it fell to Liverpool. Kevin is saying, I still think Liverpool will win the league, even if they lose this, matey. Yeah, look, I mean, you can't rule out City at the moment either. City is right up in there. I know they've got a couple of games in hand, and you'd rather have the points than have games in hand because you know you've already got them points. So, but City are still in there. I think it'd be between City and Liverpool, to be honest. Guy New is saying, Terry, bigging up Spurs. What? Bigging up Spurs? What did I big up? I haven't bigged them up. Bert Leno saying, we really going to write off our Arteta-tastic masterclasses to lead us to the title. And there's obviously a few people. Hold up. Liverpool got a chance here. Mane coming down this left-hand side. Robinson. He's cut back. And have Man United dealt with it? No, Firmino's got the ball. Shaqiri, just on this right-hand side of the area, comes back across field. Mane on the left-hand side now. Wijnaldum just outside the box. Robinson and Liverpool going backwards. Nope. Fabinho has turned. What a good ball out on this right-hand side. Inside the box. Oh, poor ball. Who was that? Arnold, I think that was. Poor ball by Arnold, and Man United had dealt with it slightly, but Liverpool are still got the ball on the halfway line. Robinson trying to get Mane forward, and it goes out for a throw in to Man United. My dad's saying Villa have got 3 games in hand. Yes, they have. Have they got more than that now with the game that's called off today? I'm not too sure. I'll have to have a look at that in a minute. Yeah, Claude is still ill, Matt, unfortunately. Claude is still not well. He's still ill in bed. So, I mean, I'll find out how he is in a minute. I've been really busy today. I'll find out how he is in a minute once Diesel jumps on, and I'll give you an update. Hopefully, maybe if he's feeling just slightly better, he might be able to come back tomorrow. We're waiting to see on that. Guy who says Spurs have drew a lot of silly games, dropped like 10 points. Yeah, exactly. Obviously, they must have played really well. I haven't seen the game yet, Guy. They must have played well today. But normally when the tactics are from Mourinho, what I find is they go 1-0 up and then they sit back and try and win the game out like that. So, and that's what most of their games have been like this season. Ricardo saying, hey, Terry, hope you're well, mate. Hope you're good. Steve saying, pressure on Liverpool game. Man United here, Rashford crossed it into the box, but Liverpool dealt with it and kicked the ball out for a throw-in. Omar is saying, what's your prediction, Terry? I'm saying 2-1 Liverpool. I'm going 2-2, I said, 2-2. And here's the man himself.
Diesel, sorry I'm late, everyone. Sorry. Oh, mate, what a rush. Got a banging headache and all. But how are we all?
Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're good.
Yeah, well, not bad, mate, not bad. Well done on the stream yesterday, Tel, flying solo. Big up to you, mate.
Thank you very much, mate.
Yeah, called that up earlier on this morning. Right.
Have you got the game on?
Who's at home? Is it? Oh, it's Liverpool, isn't it?
Yeah, Liverpool versus Man United. Yeah. It's just gone out for a goal kick for Liverpool here. Matt's Randy saying, where is Diesel? Well, he's right in front of you, Randy. Omar saying, big up to the big D in the building. Tony saying, big up Diesel. Steve saying, big up Diesel. James saying, big up Diesel.
Stop it, guys. Stop it. You're embarrassing me. Stop it.
Yeah. Nice of you to turn up.
I know. Do you know what I mean? I know I'm slacking. Sorry, slacking.
Mike saying, hey, Diesel, welcome to the Banstas.
Thanks, Mike. Oh, dear. Right.
Have you got the game on?
I've got the game on, Till. I'm on 6 minutes 34. Let me guess.
40 seconds beyond.
How long?
40 seconds.
Is it on Sky?
It's on Sky, yeah.
Is it? All right.
Yeah, it's on Sky. Yeah. Diesel, just while you're here, I'm just going to quickly use a toilet.
No, go on, yeah, go on, mate, go on. No, do what you got to do. No worries. No worries. Big up, you well, mate. Big up, brother. I'm good, thanks, mate. Tony's in the house. How you feeling, Tony? How's the family, mate? You getting better? Hope so. Dapper cap, thank you. I've decided I've got a routine now, Tony. I'm going to wear this every time I have a shave, right? And have a little shape up with the beard and all that, and do the old barnet. I'm going to wear the cap. It looks slick. Well, it does to me anyway. So yeah, no worries, mate. Thank you. Omar's in the house. Yes, Omar, I'd be good. My guy, my friend, Randy Viper. I know, mate. I'm late, mate. I'm half Jamaican, man. You know what we're like. We're too laid back, bruv. That's my excuse, anyway. Kevin Lawson's in the house. Thank you. Looking sexy in the hat. Thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. Hope you're well, Kev. Ricardo, are you with Mikel? Ricardo, listen, mate, me and you both know, right, that Terry is a secret Emery fan. Yeah, we both know that. All right, come on. Come on, Randy, you know, didn't you? Exactly, mate. Exactly. Not many can pull it off, mate. Some can, some can't. I'll leave it at that. Nice one. Tony Herbert's in the chat. Hi, lads, hope you're okay. Diesel, Peaky Blinding, keeping it real. Nice one. Come on. Bellerin. What is that, son? I keep hearing that. What is that? Question for Diesel. My cousin footballer, his name, right, you're going to try and get me, aren't you? Dylan McGeoch. I'm trying to. Steve, have you done me with that? I'm trying to think what that means. If you're genuine, then fair enough. Apologies. My cousin footballer, his name is Dylan McGeoch. He plays for Aberdeen. He used to play for Sunderland. Oh, Tony's come back. Hang on. Yeah, we're a lot better, thanks, mate. Oh, nice one, Tony. Nice one. You're on the mend, yeah? Nice one, mate. Nice one. Did everyone put their score predictions in? I've got a feeling Man United could do this. I really do. I've just got a feeling. I think the pressure's on Liverpool. It's not really on Man United. I think all the pressure's on Liverpool. And Liverpool are chasing. I think Man United are top at the moment. Liverpool are doing the chasing rather than being the chased, if you like. I think that's what puts the pressure on them. And I can see Man United doing it. I don't think they'll win the league this year, Man United, but I can see them winning today. I don't want them to because I can't stand Man United, as you all know. I hate them. I hate them more than Spurs. Easy. So I do want, I suppose, say Liverpool to win. I think the ideal result for us would be a draw. But I've just got a feeling Man United are going to do it. Gary's in the house. Matt's in it. Hope you well, Gary. Hope you well, mate. Alex Vincenzo. Diesel, a.k.a. the Walrus of Love. Come on, Alex, you know. It's all about Barry White, mate. Steve, prediction. Hello, Steve. Yeah, I think Man United are going to win it. I can see Man United doing it 2-1. I'm going to go 2-1. I think Sammy Elliott has put that as well. Do you know what, Connor? You're right, mate. He could play it to be a boring 0-0. That's another scenario, mate. Both sides won't want to lose. They're going to play safe. They're going to keep it cautious. Wouldn't surprise me at all if it is a boring 0-0. I've just got a feeling Man United are going to do it. A draw would suit Man United more than Liverpool. Yeah, it's a big game though for United. Big game, you know, and obviously psychologically, if they win this, it could really hurt Liverpool from a psychological point of view. It's a big test for United. So yeah, let's see if they can do it. But listen, make no mistake, right? And I say this, and I know a lot of people disagree with me on this, but for Man United to be top of the league, and in my opinion, this is the poorest Man United side I've seen in all my years growing up and watching football. The fact that they're top, that tells me that it's been an absolute piss poor league this season. And I stand by that. I don't rate their manager. I think their squad's average. I think, yes, they have got, some decent individual players, don't get me wrong, but as a team, I think they're poor. I really do, compared to what I've seen of United over the years. And the fact that this team is top of the league, that's what tells you it's just the quality of the league this season has been absolutely dreadful, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Ricardo, where's Terry? Terry's gone he's gone to the toilet to answer the call of nature. I don't know if it's a number 1 or a number 2. Probably best we don't ever find that out. Warren's team talk. Warren, hello, Warren. Tongue twister. Warren thinks Liverpool are going to do it 2-0. Even game so far. Right, it's 12 minutes gone. Well, for me anyway. James Dunlop. Hope you are, James. James reckons 2-1 Liverpool. Liverpool have gone 3 games without a league win. Exactly. I think form at the moment is on. It's on United, to be honest. Ollie's a poor coach, but he's top. Yeah, Steve, you know what, Mike? I'm not knocking him because you can't, because obviously at the moment they're doing the business, right? I just don't rate him. I just think for a club of that stature, there's no way he should have gotten the job. And all this about they wanted to hire a Man United legend. If that's the case, then why not hire a Steve Bruce, Paul Ince, or managers? I don't know. I just Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. When you think Man United legends, he's not he is a legend at that club. Don't get me wrong, but he's not the first one that would spring to mind with me. And when you check his CV, what has he done to warrant getting a job like that? I mean, a job like that is the ultimate. For any manager in world football to have managed Man United on your CV, that is the ultimate. So I just think if similar to us, and I know Terry doesn't share this with me, but I honestly think if we had a proper elite world-class manager, we'd definitely be up there in the mix, top 4. And I look at United, I think it's a poor team, but I think a better manager would do even better. I really do. I don't rate our manager or theirs, to be honest with you. I've been out of work for so long, I've developed a Scouse accent. Oh, all right, mate. I can't do it. Pepsi, Claude's, he's still not well, mate. Still not well. He's struggling. We've told him. Listen, I get everyone misses him, as we all do. But look what we've said to Claude. You got to think about you. Think about your health comes first, right? Nothing comes before your health. Do not mess around with your health. And if that means having a week off and literally just staying in bed, resting up, and just obviously recover, and obviously, you'll come back a lot stronger later. And that's what he's got to do. That's what he's got to do. So just rest up and just get your health back. It's very hard doing a stream when you're not well. It's near on impossible. Near on impossible. So just rest up. And Claude, if you're watching, mate, I hope to see you very, very soon on here, along with everyone else. What minute are you on? Baker, I am now on 15:26, 15:27, 15:28. So I think I'm probably behind. Dylan, hope you're well, Dylan. All you guys talk about is Champions League football. You would get embarrassed if you was in it. Yeah, but at the same time, mate, it's like a lottery. You've got to be in it to win it. It's as simple as that. Champions League is not just about the competition. It's about what you can get from it. So being in the Champions League will enable you a much higher chance of getting top players. All top players want to play in the Champions League. So unfortunately, the way it is nowadays in this day and age, to be in that competition, whether you can win it or not, is one thing. But being in it will attract top players. It's as simple as that. It's a business now. It's all finances. The club benefits greatly from being in the Champions League because they get the Champions League revenue. You can attract better players, probably attract a better manager as well. That's just it. Listen, Spurs got to the final of the Champions League. I'm not being funny. I don't care what anyone says. right? They didn't have a great team, a great side, right? They had a lot of luck getting there. I'm not taking nothing away from them, but they still got there. They still got there. The start of that season, who would have said, if I'd said Spurs are going to reach the final of the Champions League, everyone would have laughed, right? It can be done. Yes, you need a lot of luck. You need the rub of the green, but it can happen. But it's a lottery. You have to be in it to win it. It's as simple as that. Only a minute and a bit. Yeah, I'm a little bit behind, Tony, if I'm honest with you, mate. But at least, yeah, at least I can see it, I suppose. I think that's the main thing, isn't it? I think Newcastle fans wish Man United had Steve Bruce as manager. Well, there you go. It's funny actually, because I don't think Steve Bruce has done that bad a job at Newcastle. If I'm honest, I think a lot of Newcastle fans will probably disagree, and obviously they watch him week in, week out, whereas I don't. I didn't think I thought he'd do absolutely terribly there, and I don't think he's. Listen, I'm a massive believer in credit where credit's due, right? And I know he wasn't Newcastle fans' first choice, even their fifth choice, but he has. I don't think he's done that badly, if I'm honest with you. But I might be wrong. I can only go on what I've seen. Yeah, Thiago's. But you know what, mate? I look at a player like Thiago, and I think again another player that I think why didn't Arsenal go in for him? That player, you know, the player who can unlock a defence, who can pick a pass, you know, can control the game, dictate the play from the midfield. You know, something that we could so do with. And I look at it and I think it's just yet another player who we've let slip through our fingers, right? That's how I look at it, mate. It's as simple as that, right? I've said to Terry and Claude so many times, right? We could literally do a stream, even two or three streams based on players that we could have had over the years and have slipped through our fingers. If you'd done a first 11 of players we could have got but didn't, I tell you what, my God, what a great side that would be. And that's about two streams worth, easily.
Didn't Wenger put that on that?
Do you know what I mean? Young Terence.
Well, Liverpool got a chance. Oh, do you want me to pause it? Liverpool got a chance. Deflection. They're just wide. Shaqiri just had a shot there, and it's just gone wide for a corner. 20 minutes gone. Liverpool 0, Man United 0. How you been, Diesel? You all right, mate?
Yeah, all good, mate. That's what I wanted to ask you. Right, guys in the chat, just so you know, right, I love Terry to bits, right, but Terry's very good at the things I'm not. So things like DIY, right, I just have no clue. Anything I need to know, I ring Terry, right? So Terry's my sort of... as
long as it ain't plumbing, people. As long as it ain't plumbing.
Yeah, no, anything. Right, answer me a question. I was driving home, yeah, and I've got this thing come up on my thing. I've got, I don't know, 20 miles and you know that AdBlue?
Yeah.
I've got 20 miles, and then if I don't put any AdBlue in it, after 20 miles, I'm assuming the car won't start or what. What is it? What is AdBlue? What does it do?
AdBlue's like, if I'm right in what I'm saying, it's like, Liverpool got a chance here, Mane. He's put Firmino through, cuts back inside, takes a shot. Man, you've defended it, and Salah with a volley just outside the box has put it over.
I ring Terry, then Terry rings Charlie. So every time I ask Terry something, he always says, Diesel, give me 5 minutes, I'll come back to you. Let me have a think. But what he's really doing is he's ringing Charlie.
No, that was unlucky there by Liverpool, but Salah with a left foot volley has just put it wide of United's goal.
That's a long number two. If he was smoking, it would have been a Super King.
Extra. Just quickly, I just quickly spoke to Claude and all while I was off the phone, and he's still the same. He's just all right. Salah's on this left hand side. Robinson crosses the ball into the box. Shaqiri, Arnold.
Oh, I just see that volley from Salah.
Oh yeah, that was quite good, wasn't it? That was quite good, that volley, but it was. But no. Liverpool have gone backwards now. So, but Claude is still unfortunately not well. He's still fighting whatever he's got. He's got a bad cough. We're trying to get him an home kit so he can do from home and get tested again. But he's still struggling at the moment. So we don't know if he'd be the way he sounds at the moment. I don't think he'd be ready for the watching on tomorrow at the moment. But let's wait and see. Sending our thoughts out to him. Mane trying to go through, but Man U defended it well there. What was your prediction for this game anyway, Diesel?
Yeah, I was saying to the guys in the chat, I've got a feeling Man United are going to do it, you know. So I went for United 2-1. I think if they win, it's a massive psychological blow, if you like, to Liverpool. Because I think Liverpool are used to teams chasing them, whereas now Liverpool are doing the chasing. Because I think United are top at the moment, aren't they? And I think Steve was saying earlier on, Steve in the chat, they haven't won their last 3 games, whereas Man United are on form. And I've just got a feeling if they can win, this is a massive test for United. And if they get through this, then I think it will just strike a massive blow to Liverpool. But yeah. They've got to lose there sometime, mate. And I've just got a feeling that United might do it 2-1. On the other hand, a couple of guys in the chat were saying, was it Connor or Dylan? Basically, it wouldn't surprise me if it's a 0-0 bore-fest. So it could go either way, either or, couldn't it? Both teams just don't want to lose. Could end up a 0-0.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you reckon? I think earlier I heard you say a draw, didn't you? Was it a draw you said?
I don't know why, but all weekend, Friday and that, I've just thought it'd be a draw. I went for a 2-2 draw, mate. But on the other hand, like you said, it could be one of them games where it's just a ball fest and 0-0. So it could go either way. Oh, that was lucky there. Maguire, Mane in the box. Oh, but comes back to Ronaldo just outside the box, take a shot. It's Maguire on the chest. But Liverpool still got a chance here. Shaqiri go for the curler, but way over the bar. Way over the bar. But Liverpool on top here at the moment in the last sort of 4 or 5 minutes. Legal.
Yep. Love you, MN. Love you, mate.
Thanks, mate. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I think they are. There's been no real clear-cut chances yet, has there, really? I think it's a game that I think, you know what it strikes me as, I think as Liverpool are the home side, it strikes me, I think Liverpool will always start well in, most of the matches that they play. I think this sort of game, they have to score early. They have to be the first ones to score. I think the longer it goes on at 0-0, that opens up into Man United's hands. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. So I think Liverpool really, if they can go in at half-time with a goal or even 2, great. If they go in at 0-0, to me, that gives the onus more to United. I think they can, I don't want them to win because, I hate United with a passion, mate, more than Spurs. But yeah, I don't know. I've just got a feeling, mate. I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Regarding my AdBlue question, Mike England, AdBlue is to dissolve emissions from the exhaust system. Okay, that's what it is.
No matter what, you need to put it in, otherwise your car won't run properly and it will stop working, mate.
So if I don't put it in, so if I was driving, right, and I had a mile left, and I drove a mile, would it, if I'm driving, would the engine just seize up and stop, or would it still, it would?
I think without it, it will do a lot of damage, yeah.
Christ, man, I was on the A13 rushing home and all that. Nice one, Sam. Additive, it helps reduce the air pollution. Right, okay. Oh, dear. Okay, Alex. I'll see you on Twitter, dropping them one-liners to birds. Walrus of love, Terry. Yeah, come on, Alex. Man.
So 27 minutes gone. Liverpool have had 8 shots. Man United have had none, but none have been on target.
Yeah. Do you guys think Man United are very good, or they are just helped by referees with cheap penalties to be at the top?
The
Nah.
thing is, if I'm being honest, I don't think they've been outstanding, United. Do you know what I mean? In most games, they're just doing enough to get a win, and maybe that penalty what they need every game to get them over the line. Diesel.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't, as much as I listen. I'm not going to be biased. Like I can't stand United, right? But yeah, I don't think they get any preferential treatment. I really don't. They do get a lot of penalties, and I can see why. Obviously, we pick up on that. At the same time, they do attack a lot. You know, that's what people don't realise. You know, to get a lot of penalties, you have to be attacking all the time and be in the box, which they are.
Get back in the box. Pogba tried. No, and Liverpool clear. Sorry, mate.
Oh, but I was going to score. Yeah, you know, they attack a lot, and you know they're always in the box. And let's be honest, some of the penalties that they've had, we've watched them back, and we've gone, a bit very clever. What they're playing, whether it's Rashford or Martial. But at the end of the day, if it was one of our players doing that, we wouldn't moan, would we? Do you know what I'm saying? So I think that we're in that day and age now. I don't like it. I don't like players, going over when they've just been tapped. But my whole thing is, do you know what? There's a lot of honour and pride in playing it by the book, But do you know what? If every other team's playing the game, then I think we should start playing it. Sorry. That's how I know what you're going to say. But if everyone else is doing it, and we're the only ones who are playing it by the book, but because we're playing it by the book, we're getting punished for it, whereas others are getting the luxuries. Then do you know what? Stop playing it by the book. Do what they're doing. That's how I feel. You know what I mean?
I can't stand watching Zaha, mate, to be honest. You know what I mean? When he does it, and he just throws himself on the floor literally every single time someone comes near him. And for me, it's just, I just hate watching it. It's just awful. Do you know what I mean? I hate it. And that's what I said yesterday on the stream. I'm surprised, Diesel, that a Spanish club hasn't come in for him. Because obviously the Spanish football, they love all that, don't they? You know what I mean? Jumping down on the floor, winning free kicks and penalties and things like that. I mean, he's perfect for there, in my eyes.
Who's Zaha?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you look at it, no one's really gone in for him, have they?
That's what I'm saying. But I'm surprised that the team hasn't gone in for him. That's what I mean.
No, exactly. Do you know what? There was when we were linked with him, right? There was a little part of me, because I don't think he's all that, right? I think he's a bit of a. I've seen him have games where I don't know. It's weird. I think because of the style of play that Crystal Palace, like the counter attack, obviously he's really well suited to that, right? You know, don't get me wrong. He can. I think Iwobi was really the last player we had who could sort of drive at a defence, right? What let Iwobi down was his end product. But in terms of driving, getting the ball and running at them, right? Zaha can do that, and obviously quick on the counter. There was a little part of me that thought maybe he could be a good player for us purely because he supports the club, he loves the club. And sometimes when you've got players who play for a club that they support, it can make a bit of a difference to how they are and how they play and the fact that they'll give everything for the badge. So, but then when you look at the amount of money Crystal Palace were asking, no chance. No chance. Yeah. And that's why no other club has gone near him. Let's get it right. He wants to go. He wants to leave Palace. I think he does. Yeah. No one's going to pay stupid money for him. What's made it worse for him is he had a really poor season last year. So a lot of clubs have probably watched him and thought,
Just want to bring it from Maniac. He's saying, Tar for asking, Tony, very bad, unfortunately. This is his aunt, obviously. In an induced coma, they were going to reduce oxygen level, but her infection actually has gone up. I have faith in God. Listen, Arsenal Maniac, thoughts and prayers going out to her, man. Yeah. Fingers crossed, yeah. Free kick here, just outside Liverpool's area. Shaw was going through there. And who's got the yellow card? Shaqiri's got the yellow card by looks of it. Brought him down just outside the area. Oh, that wasn't even a foul. Oh, yeah, I think he caught his. Sorry, I think he caught his foot at the bottom. I thought it was his arm at first, but no, he's caught his foot at the bottom. Man U have got a very dangerous free kick here, just outside Liverpool's goal area. This looks dangerous. Who's over it? It looks like, is that Fred? Rashford, and it looks like Fred to me.
Oh my God! I'll just see that free kick Man United have. Maguire. Do you know what I mean? Take it first time on a volley, man. What's wrong with you? Wanted too much time. Yeah, they get more penalties because their players are always on the box, not playing sideways and backwards like us.
Oh, bloody hell, just past the post. It looked like it was in. It looked like it was going to hit the net and then, like the ball come round. But
Who took it?
Oh, Fernandez.
Oh, no tell. Say his name properly.
How'd you say it?
Say it properly. No, it's not Fernandez, is it? It's Fernandes.
Oh, Fernandes, yes.
And who says Fernandes? Our good friend?
Oh, Salah's through here. Salah's through on this left-hand side, running in the box. Oh, he's been greedy. But, Firmino picked it up there and took a shot. So Salah should have played it over on the right-hand side.
He is greedy, though, isn't he? Let's be honest. He is.
Mane's open here. If he looks up and gets a good ball across, Mane's in. And so is Shaqiri, but he was too greedy.
I've just seen that free kick. I've just seen that free kick.
Close.
Yeah, you know, Mane.
Rashford is through. Oh, that's a bad second touch there. But he still won the ball inside the box. Plays it back to Pogba. Oh, and Liverpool dealt with it. I think Rashford was offside. He was, yeah. The referee just pulled it up now. He would have been offside anyway.
Yeah. That free kick was close, man.
Oh, it was unbelievable, wasn't it?
Oh, hang on, I'm seeing Salah now. Oh, you greedy bastard.
Yeah. He does that for me too often. I mean, he's a great player, don't get me wrong, but he's a very, very selfish player. Liverpool got the ball here trying to get it in the box, but Man U have half dealt with it. But Firmino has picked it up and got it back. Liverpool got it on this side now with Robinson, but they're going backwards.
You know, Salah and Mane, right, hate each other, don't they? They don't get on at all, do they?
Yeah. No.
Like, sort of see why now. Mane must look at it and think, if you'd have passed him, he does that a lot of times. He's probably cost Mane about 7-8 extra goals a season, you know.
Do you know what? It'd be surprising if you went back over all their games that they played with each other and had a look at all the chances. Rashford is for no. It's gone back to the keeper. And if you go all the chances that they've had, I bet you they could have had a few more goals, Diesel.
Well, tell where is the evidence of that?
Evidence of what?
Where's the Be up, Warren. Oh, even Ricardo's on it as well. Yes, Terry, where's your evidence? You've got nothing.
Martial's running through here. Oh, he had 3 players on him. Oh, that was well played by Liverpool, well defended there. The game seems to have opened up a little bit here, Diesel.
Yeah. Yeah, someone's got to go for it, otherwise it's just going to be a boring 0-0, isn't it?
Yeah, great ball across there to Robinson.
I will say this, though, mate. I think there's more pressure on Liverpool today than what there is United.
Salah inside the box. Just come back outside. Wijnaldum back to Salah. Salah's gone right back to Henderson at the moment, right on the halfway line. They're trying to go over to the right-hand side. Mane's dropping deep. He's took Shaw on. He's running through. Wijnaldum in the box. Played it. Oh, that would have been a good ball back to Mane, but Man United have defended it. Now they brought it forward.
What's Martial doing there?
What with the 3 around him?
Yeah, it's past the ball, man. Alex, Terry and I guarantee you now will differ on this, but my answer to that is yes. I don't answer it. I know what he's going to say.
What I will say is that we don't know. We don't know. It's only opinions, isn't it? That's what I mean. I really don't know. because I don't think these players. So what we saying then? Are we saying that
no, but he put "do you think?" So it's opinion, isn't it? It's
right,
not "do we know?" It's "do we think?"
Yeah. Right, if it's just my opinion, no, I don't think he would have done better. I don't. These players
Stop fighting it, Till.
These experienced players have done the same thing under 4 different managers. So what do we think Mourinho's got that nobody else got? Why ain't he getting that out of Tottenham then? Look at that game they had the other day against Fulham. That was poor. What a poor game. But like you say, Diesel, the reason why you want Mourinho is because he's got the experience. He's been there and done that. So he would tell the players to go out on the pitch and they'd have the mindset ready already. So
I get that, Till, but
they should easily go out and beat Fulham.
Yeah, but as soon as I've said this before, as soon as Spurs
through, but he's offside again now. I don't know why they don't flag straight away with this. I know that we've got VAR now, but when it's miles offside, what are we waiting for? Sorry,
that's a true. That's right. That's a true statement, Tone. Yeah, we're all family here, mate. So we all want everyone healthy. You bang on there, mate. Bang on. And then he follows it up with, "You can't rely on Tell's evidence."
Robinson teaming forward now again. Salah, Wijnaldum across to Henderson into Salah.
Dan.
Play it to Mane. He's done it again.
Told you, mate. I'm telling you. Why they don't get on?
He's done it again there. He held the ball up too long.
He's too greedy.
Shaw's on the floor at the moment, but he looks like he's going to get up.
If I was Klopp, right, I'd put him aside and say, "Listen, you got to start playing more for the team." He's too. I don't know. He's too. It's just greedy, mate. It's too much about him. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas you look at Firmino, right? The stick that Firmino gets because he won't score as many goals as them two. But what a team player he is! What a team player!
Oh, Rashford's through again in the box. Oh my God, what has he done there? He's tried to go for a shot and he's gone. He's gone for a throw-in. I don't know if he was offside again. I think he might have been offside again. Let's have a look. Oh, he's well offside again. That's 3 bloody in about 10 minutes.
Oh, go on, Alex. I'm a Spurs fan, Tell. He's took us to a final and currently 4 points off top. Ain't that bad, in my opinion. I do admit we have had poor games.
Yeah, he took you to a final. That's fine. We've had 2 finals and we've won them.
But then you said you said Mourinho won't. Just to remind everyone of the months ago, right? You did say, and I'm not saying because he's in the final, but he hasn't won anything yet, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. But you said Mourinho won't win anything at Tottenham, right? All I want to tell, as everyone's watching now, and it's a big if, because obviously it's a tough game, right, Man City. If they do win it, right? Yeah. If they do, the Carabao, I don't know nonsense about, he won it, Diesel, but it's the Carabao Cup. Come on. No. You said he won't win a cup, not the cup.
No, exactly.
Just make you aware, if they do win it, because in one-off games, he is the master. One-off games. Yeah. Right? If he does win it, right, then all this, he won't win nothing at Spurs. You're having a laugh. Yeah. Just be prepared. That's all I'm saying.
No. So if he wins that, what you're saying is
there could be no arguments.
Because you like him, he's going to be the Messiah again. He's going to be the master because he's won the Carabao Cup. Look, you know that friendly cup. Friendly cup no one cares about anymore because apparently no one cares about it.
So that's where you're going now. That's where you're going. So if he wins it, you will now degrade the Carabao Cup. What you should have said in your statement months ago was, right, he won't win right? Your words were, he won't win anything at Tottenham. Anything. That means anything. If he wins the Carabao Cup, don't degrade the Carabao Cup because it's still a cup. Right? So that's what I'm saying.
Okay. But why is it okay for you and Claude to degrade the FA Cup then? Because it ain't like it.
I've never degraded it. Well, hang on. The Community Shield, I think. No, tell, take that back. I've never. I'm like you on that with FA Cup.
When I say Arteta's won the FA Cup, you go, oh, but it's only the FA Cup. It's only the
I've
FA
never
Cup.
said that. No,
Oh,
no.
yes, you have.
No, tell. I hold the FA Cup highly, and you know that, right? That's the one thing we've got. That's the one thing we agree on. I've said to you, I don't know what Claude said. I've always said to you, I hold it in high regard because of years ago growing up, the whole Saturday was dedicated to it. I've still said that. I've always said that to you. I still feel it's special, right? So I've never once said that. I'm not the Community Shield all day long. Yeah. No, but the FA Cup, no, come on.
All I'm saying is...
Careful, some people are watching, yeah?
You have said only the FA Cup. Don't mean nothing. That's what you've said. You have said that, though.
What was that, sorry?
I said you have said it's only the FA Cup. Come on. It's not the biggest trophy in the world. When we talk about Arteta winning
I don't think I've not said that. I thought, no, listen, I've praised him about that, about the FA Cup.
No.
I would never ever piss on the FA Cup, mate. I never have.
Well,
I never. Claude's the one who says, he was lucky. Chelsea had a red card and injuries. I've never said that. Come on, be honest. I've never.
Claude does say that. Yeah,
I know. I've never said that.
That's Claude. That is.
One day he'll bust up Tell. Look at Dan. Look at Terry changing the goal. Exactly, Dan. That's what I'm saying to you. That's what Terry does.
This is what people do about Tottenham. Look, they won the league in November, didn't they? When they was top, they won the league, and now they've already won the Carabao Cup because they're in the final. This is what they do. On. What's that?
Tell.
Any
do you know what I love about you? Yeah, do you know what I love about you? Right, you would never ever sort of say, do you know what, hands up, all right, yeah, you got me there, right? You'll always argue it. I love it, and if it means you got to change the goalposts, you will. I love it.
I've got to roll my hands up, haven't I? That's what I'm saying. But if Mourinho wins a cup, I've got to roll my hands up. But come on, he hasn't done it yet. He hasn't done it yet.
No, but that's what I said earlier on. I said if. Yeah. I'm not saying they're destined, but in a one-off game, if there was one manager I wouldn't want to come up against in a one-off game, it would be Mourinho because he's the master. Let's be honest.
No, I think if you go for it against Mourinho, then you've got. I'm being honest. Because let's be real, if you look at the last sort of, I'll take away today's game because I haven't seen the game today, so I don't know how it went or how they played or whatever. But the last sort of 3 games of Tottenham, it's been the same, and that's what he does all the time. He goes 1-0 up, and then he puts all the men behind the ball. Let's be real, he does.
Was it 3-1? I heard you say at the start of the stream.
I only found out as I started the stream, Diesel. Yeah, 3-1.
Was it Sheffield United they played? Sheffield United, wasn't it?
Yeah,
sorry, go on.
Yeah.
Oh, Danny. Good. Terry, for a club who hasn't won the League Cup in over 30 years, you sure do disrespect the League Cup, mate. Oh!
Listen,
I swear to God, I'm not paying these guys. I swear to God, I'm not paying them.
0-0 half time. Listen, at the end of the day, if we won it last year, I would have still celebrated it. A lot of Arsenal fans wouldn't have done. They still don't celebrate the Charity Shield or the FA Cup.
I deserve a medal.
Oh, God. Some people still don't believe that Arteta has done better than what Emery's done. I can't believe it. Unbelievable. Even though he's won 2 cups for our club.
2 cups. You know how to trigger me, didn't you?
Right, so hold up. Let me get this right.
A cup and a plate.
Has Pogba been a better manager for PSG, even though he's only had a couple of games and he's won a cup there already? Or was he a better manager at Tottenham where we won nothing then?
Better manager at Tottenham.
Why is that?
Come on, he's just got there. If you think that cup win is down to him, it's not. No. That's not down to him. That's not. Come on, let's be honest.
Of course, it ain't. Anyone could go
That's
there.
him. Well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So that kills your argument then. They've done it because you could say he's won more at PSG than what he has Spurs. That's correct, right? But let's be honest, he just got there, right? He's at a team which, let's be honest, me and you could probably manage, right? They're going to win that cup, right? The holy grail for them is the Champions League, yeah? Right? But to think, oh my God, Poch, you know, what a mastermind, you know, like to have won that cup, that was all down to him. I'm not having that. No chance.
He wants Dele Alli, though, doesn't he? He wants Dele Alli. He wants Dele
Well,
Alli
there you
on.
go.
Well,
there you go. There you go. No chance. I don't rate him. I've never rated him. Never rated him.
Oh, mate. Never have done. He had one. It was a one-season wonder, and that was it, to be honest. He had that one season where he was scoring, cracking goals, loads of goals, and then since then, he's gone backwards.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what, right? This is what I was saying. This is why I think I was a little bit hasty about Grealish, Phil, yeah? Because when I look back, I was having this chat the other day, right? Certain players, you know, when you look back and you think certain players have a breakout season, right? And us as fans, and it's, you know, it's easy to do. We overhype players and we get excited about. Do you remember like Michu at Swansea, right? Striker, banging in goals for fun, right? And I watched him, like, he had one season where he was just smashing goals in. And I watched him thinking, he's some player, he is. But then the way I look at it, I always think, like, second season syndrome. The second season is when, all the opposition clubs, they all know about you. They all know how you move, where you move to, how you play, your style, your tactics, etc. Right? And if you can do the business in the second season, then you got to look at it and think, yeah, top player. You know what I mean? But how many players like Benteke was another one, right? Do you remember when he was at Aston Villa?
Yeah.
Right. Scoring goals for fun. Right? There was talk about Arsenal being linked with him. Yeah. Benteke, he was like, yeah, have some of that. Benteke goes to Liverpool, flops. Look at him now at Palace, can barely buy a goal, right? But yeah, that first season he had in the Premier League, he was smashing it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Say another one at Newcastle. You know, there's so many players where you think that one breakout season they had, tearing it up.
Whereas Grealish,
Andy Carroll got that move, didn't he, from Newcastle? Because he was. Look at him now. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at him. You know, I think that's what I was about Grealish. Yeah, done it for a season, but bigger club. Let's be honest, he is Aston Villa at the moment. He is the main man there, right? All players have got ego. You know what I mean? He goes to a bigger club. He's no longer that big fish, right? Can he do the business? But then the more I watch him, and I've seen him like this season, for a player who carried that club on his back, and this is why, like we say, don't we? Like, so many times in this stream about Ozil, if he's got great players around him. And I look at Grealish and think that is my example to you of a player who ain't got great players around him, and yet he does the business week in, week out. Do you know what I'm saying? He saved that club from relegation, in my opinion, from relegation. Because he was doing it every single week, So when people tell me about Ozil, he needs this next to him, he needs that in front of him, he needs that behind him. I'm looking at Grealish thinking, Grealish ain't got any of that. Yeah, he does it. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it and think, no, sorry, he is what Ozil should be to us. Let's be honest. And me and you both said we kill for a player like Grealish in our team.
Without a shadow of doubt. I mean, with Ozil, look, the thing is, they're totally different players. Grealish is your typical English midfielder that gets in there, gets the job done, runs for 95 minutes. He's just fantastic. Ozil is not that player. He's a luxury player. Ozil is that luxury player. And I was looking at, the amount of assists he got for us. He got, I think it was 44 goals and something like nearly 80 assists. So when you look at assists, that's a goal, basically, because that's what's led to a goal. Right?
But you're going on stats, right? I'm going on.
No. I'm just saying.
It doesn't. I get that. It doesn't really matter about their position, but I'm looking at it as like a talisman, right? So Grealish is Mr. Aston Villa. Ozil should have been Mr. Arsenal. He should have been that talisman that, you know what I mean, that drags us through games. I mean, remember Gerrard? Do you remember how many times Gerrard would drag them? I know what you're saying about the English grit and all that, but and I know he's not that bald. He ain't got that bulldog spirit, but I mean, when we bought him, we thought we were buying a player who, my God, we've actually got ourselves a superstar here. This is the player who, whether it be by skill rather than British bulldog, is going to be skill, etiquette. He's going to be whatever it is. He's going to bring that skill he's got. That skill set is going to take us up a few levels. He's going to win us games on his own. Ozil could be quiet for 89 minutes, but that one time, that moment of magic that gets us over the line, that's what we thought we were getting in him. Do you know what I'm saying? When I look at Grealish, and Grealish doesn't always run games, he could be so quiet, he's marked by two players, but 89th minute, he comes up with something that pulls them through. And he does it every week, doesn't he? And that's why I look at Ozil and think that's what you were meant to do, which is the whole reason why we gave you all that money, so that you can be the man who can take us up a notch. Do you know what I'm saying?
Me personally, I never looked at Ozil as the man that would win us games all the time. I didn't look at him like that. I mean, you know, if a lot of people did, then that's down
Tell me that's not true.
Yeah, of course I did. You know what I mean? Of course I did.
What's going on with you, man?
Silly. Yeah, I mean, like, for me, Ozil, he's a playmaker for me. That's what he is. He's a playmaker. He's not one of them ones that's going to grab the team by the neck, you know what I mean, and say, right, you get over there, you get over there, we need to do this, we need to do that. He is just simply a playmaker. That's all he is. I would never put him as a Steven Gerrard, a Frankie Lampard, a Grealish, anyone like that, because I didn't see him as a player like that. What I see him is that if you gave him the ball, he could make things happen with it, going forward and getting assists. If you look at it, if we had when I say we had the players around him, right? If he was in like a Man City team, that's what I'm saying. If he was in a Man City team, he would assist everybody all the time, in every game. There would be two questions about that. That's what I mean. He would do, because of the style, the way they play, and the players that they've got. Right? That's what he would have done. That's what he done for Germany. You had your back four, you had the goalkeeper, and you had a great midfield behind him. He didn't need to do anything like that. All he simply needed to do in that German team was give him the ball, and he would find Müller or the other strikers in that goal. That's what he would do. That's why Germany was so good.
Yeah, I don't think that was like so good. I don't think it was solely like down to him. But
No. I
get what you're saying. But I get all that. But I look at someone like a David Silva, right? Man City, right? And I'm not being funny. We all know David Silva. He's not that British bulldog spirit, tough tackles and right. But he still influenced games. He was at one point. Let's be honest. He was still their talisman. So you can win games. It doesn't have to be by that work rate, hard running, tough tackling, that bulldog. There's other ways of winning it, right? And that's what he used to do, right? If you notice now, if you watch him, obviously when he was his last couple of seasons when Pep got there, the work he gets through. Honestly, Bernardo Silva's another one. The work rate. So they already had the skill, right? But combine that with work rate, running back, doing your bit for the team. They were even better players. But Ozil was never going to do that. Whether or not he can't or he wouldn't, big difference. Because I reckon he can. He's fit, he's an athlete. Why not? You know what I mean? But I ain't doing that. I'm too big for that. No, sod that. Big players can do it, and they're better than you. Why can't you do it?
What I'm saying to you is, is David Silva, fantastic, and what he does at Man City is brilliant. Would he be the same player if he was playing for Arsenal? He wouldn't be. And if anybody thinks he would be able to do all of that every single game by himself with the players that we've had lately and over the last few years. He would down tools and all. Because you can't do it by yourself. You need a team around you on that pitch.
You're on $350 a week. How dare you, down tools? When you,
No, I didn't mean
you're the
going
highest paid player in the Premier League. I'm sorry to damn tools his career. I get what you're saying, right? But what you're doing is you're taking everything away from Ozil, and you're basically pinning it on the team. You have to look at him.
I'm not saying Ozil. I'm saying Arsenal as a team. If you put De Bruyne or, like you said, Silva or any of them in our team, just that one player, do you really think he's going to be that great every single game for Arsenal with the team and the players that we've got around us?
I do.
You think that one player would pick our team up, especially not just, this season or, well, let's say this season, So you're saying if De Bruyne was in our team, right, he's that good. If he was in our team this season, we wouldn't have lost all them 8 games.
We would have, if we had Kevin De Bruyne in our team, right, he would perform for us the exact same way he performs for Man City. I do. He's that good. Listen, I generally think he's the best in the world in that position. There's nothing this man can't do. He's got every string to his bow, right? I know what you're saying about, if he was Arsenal, he'd be amongst worse players. But when you're a truly world-class player, right? Yes, you may not get as many assists and goals, but when you're a world-class player, a world-class player will stand out in any side, right? Eden Hazard was world-class at Chelsea, right? In a time where he never really, let's be honest, he was a one-man show at Chelsea. He won games on his own, right? You know what I mean? That is what I'm saying. So even in an average side, right, if you've got that one world-class player, he will stand out. If Mesut Ozil is that good in a piss-poor Arsenal team, we as fans, we could see they're all crap, but him in the middle there, wow, what a player.
Listen,
you know what I mean? We never saw that.
What I'm saying, Diesel, and what people I don't think understand what I'm actually saying is that you can only do that for so long, and then all of a sudden you start thinking, well, what's the point? That he ain't working. He gets picked to, people. We can see it. Everyone keeps calling it. Like a few weeks ago, well, we keeps picking Willian, right? He keeps picking Willian. So Willian's just picking the ball up. He's doing whatever he wants to do. Hold up here a minute. I'm fucking running my balls off for 95 minutes. Why is he on? Why is he on? Right, hold up. And then you got Bellerin, right, who we all want to go. Then you got Xhaka. Then you've got aubameyang that ain't doing anything at the moment. He can't score a goal and no one wants him to play. I'm only picking up here on what everyone else is saying, what you've been saying, what the people in the thing saying. But so now you've got aubameyang, who I just mentioned, Willian, Bellerin, Xhaka, El Nini probably. So you've got 5 players there, right? If they was playing in the team with him. So you've got 5 players that ain't playing, that don't do nothing all game. But Kevin De Bruyne, if he was in that team, is going to do it all on his own every single game with them 5 on the pitch all the time, and he will probably win us games. Even though with Man City, he's got 10 fantastic players around him that if one ain't playing or 2 ain't playing right that game, they've still got another 8 that's going to pick up the slack and push forward and do it. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say.
I get that. But I think what makes me laugh, right, is whenever you make a point to me, it's always got to be the extreme. It's always got to be 10 or 1. There's never an in-between. Messi and Ronaldo are 2 of the greatest players we've ever seen. They don't do the business every single game. Most games, yeah. Not every single game, right? So what I'm saying is Kevin De Bruyne, right, you just said there. So what? You think Kevin De Bruyne is going to win us every single... No player I know or I've seen, right, will do that but what he will do, out of 10 games, if he does it 7, I'm happy with that. No player is going to do it 10 out of 10.
Honestly, look, obviously he ain't going to do it 10 out of 10. We're just kicked off, by the way. Liverpool and Man United are back on the pitch. It's still 0-0. I'm not saying that. That's what I mean. I'm not trying to take it to the extreme. I'm just trying to get the point across that, Kevin De Bruyne comes to Arsenal, it'd be fantastic. Obviously, he's brilliant. He's, you know what I mean, his name, he puts it in. But then, right, how long would it, let's be honest, with our fan base, right? How long would it take for our fan base to turn on Kevin De Bruyne if he don't start doing it? If he don't start doing what he done at Man City? right?
Yeah,
Because that's
no,
what happens at Arsenal. That's what happens at Arsenal. It's happened with Ozil. It's happening now with aubameyang, and it'll happen with our next best player,
no.
probably Smith Rowe or Saka when they start going a little bit downhill, if that happens. Or, you know what I mean, 3 or 4 games. Let's be honest, Smith Rowe didn't really have a great game last game, right? So if that starts happening now over the next 4 or 5 games, people start getting on his back saying, well, we need to drop him. He ain't doing it. He ain't doing it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
But you said earlier on about, I'm sure you was talking about Ozil, right? When you said about eventually they do, down tools like why is he being played all the time and right? But again, don't you hear that and think to yourself, if that's the case, if they're gonna, you have the option to leave. Do you know what I'm saying? If it's not working for you and you don't like the caliber of players around you and the club are not buying the players that you want to see at the club, then why not leave? I look at Ozil and think, if you're not happy here, right, and you've not been a success here because of you've not had that defensive mid behind you, you've not had fast-pacing wingers beside you, and you've not had faster, strikers in front of you. If all of those things are factors for you, Ozil, and that's why don't you go? Go.
Right.
Don't sit on your money and play Fortnite at home. Do you remember? Every away game, bad back. Do you know what I'm saying? People forget all of that, right? The way that Wenger protected him, right? Didn't play in away games, only home games. People forget that. For 350 grand a week, I want my player to play home, away, pre-season, abroad, not just home games. But people forget that because this mysterious bad back. We all know it wasn't a bad back, he just doesn't perform in away games. Let's be honest. Come on.
Listen, no. At the end of the day, look, I totally agree with what you just said there with the bad backs and things like that. But at the end of the day, he Arsenal gave him that contract. I don't know why people still go on about the 350 grand a week like it's coming out of our own pockets, because it ain't. Arsenal have paid him that contract. Why don't we ever say about Bellerin? He's so crap and he's getting like 90 grand a week or whatever he's getting. He's getting 90 grand a week. And he's rubbish. We never say that about Bellerin. We never say, well, so why does it happen when when it's a player that people hate? If you know what I mean.
No, it's not a case of hate. It's a player who's delivered so much promise, delivered. Right, we bought him as a superstar. Right, we didn't buy a young up and coming Mesut Ozil. We bought him right when he was at Real Madrid. Right, he was at the top. So with that, 42.5 million, I think we paid for him. So with that, comes a very high expectation. Right, very high.
Right? Just in the push it back. Oh, Liverpool have dealt with it. Anything clears it. Go on, mate.
Yeah. Right, you said it yourself.
Mane plays it. He's actually played it to Salah, but it's not actually a good ball. But Salah still got it just inside the box. Why has he turned? He's gone backwards. He's gone backwards to Arnold. And they've gone right across goal now to Robinson. Is that Firmino? I can't see who that is. Oh, what a good ball. He was looking the other way and then curled it the other side. But Man United have dealt with it and Liverpool have won it back.
Hello, Max.
Thiago's going for, that's a poor ball, but Mane's got it just inside the box. Plays it out to Robinson. No, Firmino. He should be in the middle, though, for me. This is the only thing I like with Firmino.
Yeah.
Mane is in the box. Cuts it back, but it go for a corner. Corner to Liverpool. Sorry, mate.
God, I forgot what I was going to say now.
They've took a short corner. And they've had to go right the way back. That's poor. Poor corner. But Thiago has got it. Plays it to Salah on this right-hand side, just outside the box. 1-2. And Shaw's dealt with it. I don't know if it's gone for a throw-in or a corner, mate.
God, what was we talking about? I know it was Ozil. I can't remember.
The money, I think. The money side of it, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. So, right, yeah. So basically, right, we were... So, you've said it yourself. Arsenal, we don't buy superstars. Right? No idea what that means.
Do you want to become famous? Do you want to buy followers?
No. We're one of the very few channels who don't buy them. So
become
for us, that's cheating. So no, we don't buy. We let others do that, Till. Yeah, we get ours the right way.
Buy followers. I mean, how pathetic is that?
No, I'd rather have normal, actual, real human beings watching this rather than bots. Watch us because you want to watch us, not because you're forced to or you're paid to. Yeah. But listen, we don't buy superstars, Till. You know we don't, right? We buy young, up and coming, promising players, and whether or not they turn into superstars or they don't. Mesut Ozil was one of, let's be honest, among the first. As we bought him, he was a superstar. He was a name. He was at Real Madrid, you know. So obviously with that, Till, comes a very high expectation. Yeah, very high expectation, right? He was looked at as, my God, this is the one player.
Oh no, right.
Yeah, this is the one player who's going to come in and take us up levels, right? And let's be honest, Till, we flattered to please, right? He then, because of the Sanchez thing, right? He worked out in his favour, yeah. What a result he got, because we had to, he knew the club had to keep one of them, otherwise there would have been an absolute meltdown. We kept the wrong player, in my opinion, right? Sanchez went, Ozil stayed, and out of that he got a big fat, salary, right? 350 grand a week, yeah. That's what it is, Tel. It is a lot of it is the money thing, because it's to pay that amount of money to a player who's not even in the squad. He doesn't contribute anything, right? Let's be honest. Do you know what I mean? And we're going on like, obviously, we're prudent with our money too. We've got this self-sustainable model, yet we're paying. Even today, I think he's still the highest paid player in the Premier League. I'm sure he is. Right? Well, what's that saying? That is damning. That's poor business sense. But also, what has he done? Every season, right? We go 3 or 4 games, right? We can't score. No creativity. Bring Ozil back. My argument is, but even when Ozil was playing for us, you weren't creating nothing. So what if Ozil wasn't doing it then? Why do people think he can do it now? Why does he get so many chances? Do you know what I'm saying? He doesn't do anything, Tel.
I've not said I've wanted him back now.
No, I'm saying you. I'm saying a lot of fans do, though, don't they? 2 games, right?
Yeah, no, at the end of the day, we need him gone now. We need him gone. We need to rebuild properly. His wages and Salah's on the attack here. Oh, it's unlucky. It's unlucky.
Hello, Sam.
How you doing, Sam? Hope you're well, mate. This is end to end now, Diesel, mate. This is proper end to end. Pogba now. It's on this right hand side. Oh, no. He's still got the ball by lucky rebound, but now Shaqiri's got it, and now Liverpool's trying to make an attack.
Do you know what? I said 2-1 to United. It's looking more and more like both teams could cancel each other out,
Well, it's end to end, to be honest.
Yeah.
The final third has not been that great, to be honest. Of what I remember, I think the best chance was the free kick.
Has he gone, Omar? It's not official yet, is it?
Yeah, no, he has. He's more or less gone. It's literally got to be announced, basically. Right, David Ornstein came out and said it yesterday. You see it anyway.
I trust it. I don't trust anything he says, mate.
That's the only one who I do trust, to be honest. Is that once you know that he's done it, it'll happen. I'm telling you that now. Everyone else, I mean, obviously you've got Romano. Is that his name?
Yeah, Fabrizio. I tend to follow him.
He gave him dues yesterday on his status and said, "Big up to David Ornstein, who's just done this." Retweeted it out.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I'd rather wait until when I see him holding up the Fenerbahce shirt, mate. I think that's when.
Well, that's when we all should
pop open the champagne.
I mean, let's be honest. Otherwise, we'll all. How many seasons now would you say, Diesel? Nvidia, would we be holding his top up?
Yeah. I'm saying it's true, isn't it?
Exactly.
True.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I never believe it. Obviously, we report rumours and God knows what, but me myself, I never actually believe it until it's the players there with the top. That you know what I mean. His name and his number, and that's it, mate.
Exactly. Yeah, Dave, it is a thing, mate. It is a thing, believe it or not. I don't know how much it is. We've never gone down that route. I'm not even being big-headed, mate, but we don't even need to.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want to anyway, because for me, that's when it turns a bit fake. So
Listen, you want to interact with the people in the chat. Do you know what I mean? What do you want bots or that don't even watch your videos and all that afterwards? Do you know what I mean? All it is to say that you've got people that's following you. The true fact of the matter is the people that are watching
you. Oh, except the fact we have the worst coach in the league.
in fact, I think you will find, Ricardo.
I'm not really goes for you two. It makes me laugh.
Listen, I'm going by what you and Claude say here, and you do say this. And the league position don't lie. So the worst manager at the moment is the Sheffield United manager, isn't he?
Well, yeah, I think if end of the season, really, I think you have to judge it. But yeah, if they're still down there, which to be honest, I think they will.
Yeah, well,
I don't get it.
I think they've got to win 4 games, Sheffield United, to actually get out the bottom 3.
Yeah,
and obviously the other teams around them have got to lose 4 games and all.
Yeah, I don't get it, Tel, because I really do rate Chris Wilder. I do. I generally, he's a good, honest manager. I really do. But for whatever reason, something's going on. But,
well,
yeah, it's like you say, the table don't lie, mate. You don't lie.
No, exactly. The only thing I can put it down to, mate, is what you say and Claude says on that. The players must be down in tools on him. Because why are they losing? Let's be honest, they've lost most of their games, apart from, I think they won their first game, didn't they, in the midweek? They got their first 3 points.
Yeah.
2 draws. But, I mean, you never know. Like you said, by the end of the season, you never know. They could be on a run now, Diesel. You never know, mate, with this league this year.
Yeah, it's possible where they could sort of do 3, 4. But even if they win 4 games on the trot, they're very heavily reliant on other teams around them dropping points. So I would have thought as soon as January comes, they would have opened up the checkbook and literally got him 3 or 4 players. He needs players. He's got such a small squad. The fact that they haven't done it, I'm surprised he's still there. If I'm honest, if I were being backed, I would have assumed he would have walked. But
I think it's gone for a corner. I think Maguire just got it before Firmino.
Ozil has said goodbye to the Arsenal players before he goes to Turkey. Oh, fingers across, Tone. Fingers across, mate.
All right, let's have a look. Does he give a corner for that or a goal kick? All right, it looks like
James, Man of Steel. Hope you're good, mate.
Man of Steel, did you say?
Yeah, James Steel.
I was going to say, do you remember
that? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Looks like Ivan coming on here. Do you know what I want to say? I don't even think have Man U had a shot on target yet.
I know exactly what Terry's going to say to this, but Alan's got Tell. Yeah, go on. Tell, how is Arteta standing against washed manager? Arteta nil, washed managers 2.
Well,
I know you were saying. Well, they won. Where's
the evidence of this then? Where is Carlo? Where is his evidence of what he's won at Everton? I don't care.
Where's the evidence? Oh, God. Where's the evidence?
I don't care what he'd done before then, and I don't care what Mourinho done before Tottenham.
Oh.
Because that's what everyone keeps telling me. They're still talking about.
Love it how you go off on one, I'll tell you.
No, they're not. Just going back to what I said, United still ain't had a shot on target yet.
Liverpool have Beetlejuice, what a film.
United, who?
Beetlejuice, what a film.
Oh, bloody, I ain't seen that for years. And weren't they making a remake of that?
Yeah, I read that. Yeah, but no one beats.
Sorry, just quickly.
No one beats Michael Keaton, man. Do you know what? I still think he's the best Batman. I loved Michael Keaton as Batman. Honestly. If Arteta gets the sack, who would you want to replace him? I want Ten Hag. What about you, Tom?
It's hard to say because obviously there's not really like what realistic managers that we would get, or obviously
if anyone was possible.
Put it in Salah in the box, shoots. Oh, he's just put it wide. But I think it's a corner. He must have come off a shore. Hold up a minute, now should have a little look at this. Firmino got in the box.
Cavani's coming on. Oh, I think you've already said that, yeah. Martial going off, Cavani coming on.
Oh, did he? Hold up, he's just gone through. I don't even think it come off of Maguire, but there you go. He's give a corner. It's a corner to Liverpool here. 62 minutes gone. Shaqiri with the corner. Comes in the box. And who got the header? And he's given another corner. It's come off Matone for another corner.
Ricardo.
Remind me.
I'm so surprised Terry ain't blocked you yet, Ricardo. I'm telling you.
Listen. It's all about banter, and that's what I like. I like a bit of banter. Yesterday with
I watched your stream this morning.
Come in. Oh, it looks like Matonga's got it away.
Oh,
Salah.
Just see that chance, Salah. Went wide.
They played it right down. Salah on his right hand side. Plays it back to Henderson. He throws it in the box. And oh no, what a bird. Salah in the box still. And Man United have sort of dealt with it. And they have now. Fred's coming away with it. Downfield. Oh, no. Oh, that was a good interception there from Fabinho. Otherwise, Man United could have been in. And it's gone out for a throw-in. Sorry, mate. Go on.
Yeah, no, so I watched the stream earlier on that he did yesterday. Who was it? Actually, speaking of devil, was it also? Do I take things personal? I don't think I do. He put a comment saying, I don't get it or something. Diesel doesn't get it. I was like, get what? What are you talking about? Name me an example. I need examples. Because if I do, then listen, constructive criticism, I'm all for it, mate. No, but yeah, there's something.
Still in the moment. That's all it is. That's what I said. It's still in the moment, and then 2 seconds afterwards, it's all forgotten about. Like you're down the pub. Do you know what I mean? You move on to the next subject.
Yeah.
Oh man, you got. No, I thought they had a chance there, but Liverpool.
No, I saw that and I thought, Arsenal, man, you know me. I didn't think I was like that. Listen,
great at the keeper. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, Michael Keaton. He's the man, James. Now, listen. I'm just someone. I wear my heart on my sleeve, you know. Yeah, I'm one of those. I act first, I think later. Terry knows me too well. I'm one of them. I'll say something or I'll do something, and then later on, I'm like, I think back. I think, I could handle that differently, or I could have said this. Do
you know what it is?
We're just real people, Terry. We're real. We're not, as Claude says, we're real, and we are. Do you know what I mean? You know, it's just, yeah. That's all I can say.
Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, shoot, Cavani. Oh, yeah, from Fabinho. About 20. Well,
God.
Yard centre of the goal here, Diesel. Hold on, I just want to see this. I just want to see if he's reacted on it.
Terry will have Arteta until he's 96.
Did it? Oh, come on, show us a hold up. I'm just showing a close up now. Oh no, I'll take it back. He did bring him down. The way he went down there, it just looked like he dived. You know what I mean? But you know, he did get caught.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't got a free kick here. He's about 30 yards. Oh
yeah, mate. Gal Gadot. Oh, Fast and the Furious. What?
What's that?
That Gal Gadot, you know, the one who's Wonder Woman, the actress.
Oh, right, yeah.
The South. Oh, no, I think she's Iranian or something. Yeah, she's gorgeous, mate. Absolutely stunning. She's in the Fast and Furious films.
Oh, is that her? Is that her doing it?
Yeah.
What, Vin Diesel's girlfriend? Is it that one? Or the other one?
No. You're on about Michelle Rodriguez. No, the other one. She was in one of. She was in it with. What's her name in it? She was
Rashford,
with the Chinese guy.
Oh, him. Yes.
Remember? Yeah. That one. Stunning.
Yeah, I know you're. Pogba on his right-hand side inside the box. He's trying to do a few dummies, but Mane has run it back. Well done, Mane. Well done. He's run it back and he's got kicked the ball downfield.
Oh, I hope so, Tone. I hope so. I love Michael Keaton. What an actor. So underrated.
That's a great ball downfield.
Big up, Jason. Terry has amazing temperament. I actually mentioned this to him yesterday. He doesn't get offended and gets the banter.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Okay. So I don't get it. Arsenal Manic.
Well, you don't, do you?
What are you saying? I'm actually offended right now. I'm actually proving your point for you. I know. I'm going to shut up. Yeah. I'll shut up. I've just proved this point. What an idiot. Right. Okay. Let's move on. Bootycon, hope you're well, mate. You can never build a team around any player if he's injured. Then what? Teams are built around a system the manager wants. True.
It's a great ball cross field to Arnold on this right hand side. You should have played that earlier. Salah with his back to goal, going backwards again. Henderson to Robinson on this left hand side. Now they're just playing about with it again, mate.
Beetlejuice. Oh, I've said it twice. Oh, one more time. But would you have Neil Warnock at Arsenal? No, I wouldn't. But I'm going to throw a curveball in here. I actually do rate Neil Warnock as a manager. I do. I think he's a good manager. But no, I wouldn't.
Obviously, we wouldn't because obviously he's not good enough. Let's have it right. He's not.
Well, he's old in the tooth now, mate. If I'm, yeah.
But I love him. I think he's brilliant. Yeah. I love his honesty.
Well, I rate him, you know.
I love the way, just his mannerisms. You know what I mean? You know that. Do you remember that video that used to do it? And I think it was. I can't think of what the song was, and he's just standing there and he's looking like, and he's like just standing there wobbling a bit. You know what I mean? And his head was like going to the moon.
All right. He's the kind of manager I think players would play for. I do. I really do. I love old school managers. You know those old school, the clutch. Yeah. Neil Warnock is one of those. Chris Wilder is one of those. Those old school tracksuit. Those old school managers. Tough. Yeah, them. I love that. I love that. Like he's like a throwback, isn't he? Yeah. That's just me. I've always liked him, mate.
I get where you're coming from there.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? If we're being honest, they're right bastards. Do you know what I mean? They are. You know what I mean?
They're proper men. They're proper men. You know what I mean? That's what.
I reckon after that, take away the football and you know what I mean. Outside, I reckon they're like gentle giants. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I do. I think Sean Dyche is a little bit like that. He's a. You want to get to our players, you got to come through me first, and you ain't coming through me. That's sort of, and I like that. They're proper geezers, aren't they? Yeah. I mean, like they come across on telly as proper hard men, but if you ask the players, nah, he's a diamond. He does all that. It's obviously, he deflects it off of us, and he takes it all. It's a proper. He's our leader, a captain, a leader of men. You know what I mean? Those sort of managers, I love them, mate.
No.
A bit like me, Diesel. All right, first. No, I do, mate. It's great in some ways, Manic. It can be a bit of a hindrance in others. So I've got to learn. But listen, we are who we are. Exactly. I'll tell you one thing, mate. I'm not perfect, but I'll tell you something. You're a mate of mine. I'll always have your back. Telling you, I'll always have your back. You know,
always said, don't change for anyone. You are who you are, and if people don't like who you are, then there's, you know what I mean, there's other channels to go and watch, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, mate.
In that case, then I'm off, all right, mate?
Yeah, I'll see you. I'll ring you later. Yeah.
Mane's through here on this left-hand
Hey, look,
side.
I'm going to prove to you that I can take criticism. Jazz has just put, what's up, boys? Loving the drip, Diesel and Terry, right? So he's obviously going to be a drip. Well, at least you tried, right? Now, normally, I would have read that. Who are you calling a drip? What? I'm blocking you. Right? It's fine. I can take it. Take it. I just need 2 minutes, yeah? No, Jazz is good, man. No, Jazz is all right. Jazz is cool.
Stress balls, Diesel, the stress balls.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Where is it? I do have one here. I have got one here somewhere.
Salah. It's just gone straight to the keeper.
Arteta is a numpty till. Most managers have turned us over. Right, your turn now. Your turn.
We will soon see, James. You know what I mean? That's not your opinion. I respect it, mate. You know, it's not a problem.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, we love you both. Come on, James. Man of steel. Love you, mate. But Arteta's system is Willian and Bellerin over better players.
Well, we thought it was, but he hasn't started winning them, has he? He's kept Smith Rowe in, and I don't think he's going to change that now, to be honest. Do you, Diesel, realistically?
No, I think it's a case of better late than never. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, he shouldn't change it. He shouldn't. I think he's found his team now. So play that now from, obviously, with Partey to come in and Martinelli back, and, you know, but, yeah.
Actually, just quickly, because I see it earlier on my phone, and the injury update, and that is that Martinelli's fit to play tomorrow, probably.
Yes.
Martinelli's fit to play. Obviously, Partey is fit to play, and Gabriel was fit to play. So the only one I think that we've got an injury is Mari.
That's all right.
Who's got a couple of games out, I think. So in hindsight, I mean, look. In hindsight, obviously, we'd love Martinelli, Gabriel, and Partey to play, but obviously, when they've just come back from injury,
I think they'll be on the bench.
Yeah, I mean, Partey might be 50-50 because obviously he come on for the last 20, 25 minutes, didn't he? So that's 50-50 with me. He might start him, but and I think Gabriel will start. To be honest, now I hope he does because I'm not a lover of David Luiz. I'm not. Sorry.
No,
I know people like him, but I don't. I just don't see nothing in him whatsoever. So personally, I'll go with Gabriel and Holding. Oh, and Tierney's back. Tierney, I forgot Tierney.
Oh, is he back as well?
Back, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, listen, if he's got Martinelli on the bench, and even if Partey and Martinelli are both on the bench, then I'd look at that and think, you know what? Yeah. I get it. I understand it. It'd be nice to see him come on. I think Martinelli more so out of all of them because I'd rather, don't rush him back because, you know, let's just nurse him through. Do you know what I mean? Because he did get a really bad injury, didn't he? Like before.
The only problem with that is that the way he picked up, hold up. Rashford's here on the left-hand side, driving inside the box, plays it to Shaw. Shaw cuts it back. Oh, what a save. Well, not, you know, just save. It was a good save with his leg against Fernandes.
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 Strange.
Another sub here. I don't know. What was I going to say? With Martinelli. If you look how we got injured last time.
Yeah.
It was just in the warm-up, so that could happen at any stage.
Yeah, no, I get it. I think, you know what it is? He's one of them players. He's so much like a Sanchez. He wants to run before he walks, right? And I love that, you know, because let's be honest, Terry, he came back from a bad injury, right? And when we saw him play, he didn't look rusty or anything. He looked like he just picked up where he left off, right? I know, I love that. At the same time, I'd rather nurse him through, the next sort of couple of games rather than put him straight in full pelt and then something happens. I know what you say, in a warm-up it can. That's unfortunate. Yeah. But let's be honest, when he was in that game tilt, he should have come off. Do you remember when he was struggling? Yeah. He should have come off. Same with Partey. Yeah. Right? We don't want to repeat of that. So you know what? We should have enough to beat Newcastle anyway. Put him on the bench and just give him half hour, 20 minutes, run out, and just do it, ease them gradually into it, ease them. You know what I mean? But again, as we say, if they're on the bench, they're fit. But because of the injury, I get that. But because of, what we're like with injuries year in, year out, I think because we have to take that into account, and we just got to be a bit more, just got to be very careful with these players.
I know we're falling. Oh, gone too deep. Read that one out.
All right, here we go. Arsenal-manic. Right, before I was Arteta out, but now I'm not going to say anything. Was he to leave, Terry may suffer from PTSD, even with his chill temperament. So, can I just ask you a question, right, to that? You was Arteta out before, now you're not saying anything. Can you tell me why? I just want to know why. Why?
Terry was, that's a good save. Good save, and they've saved it from Liverpool. I think that was that Shaqiri. No, it was Thiago.
Right, Max, I love you, man. These shows always cheer me up. Much love for you guys. Max, obviously I take a lot of interest in our streams and the comments, and I'm sure you've said you're up north. Sure, you and James Dunlop had a conversation. So I do read what you guys put, and I do see, remember and take note. Whereabouts up north are you, mate? Let us know. Nice one. Cheers, mate.
Read that one out.
Sin? Is this Zane in disguise? Sin? Claude is a sex god, and he's round Tracy Johnson's. Okay. There you go.
Thank you very much. If you can translate that, sorry that we can't read it, but
I just did tell.
Yes, Tony, we are doing a stream tomorrow. We'll do it. I think we're going to do it at 6:45, so then we can finish it at 7:45, and then that gives us 15 minutes to get ready before the big kickoff of Arsenal. So just keep an eye out for that, Tone. I'll let you know anyway, mate. But we will be doing a member stream tomorrow. Yeah, 11 minutes left of normal time here, Diesel, and it's still Liverpool 0, Man United 0. At the moment, it ain't been too bad, the game. I mean, it's not been great. It ain't been too bad. But the final third has just been absolute dire from both teams.
Yeah. Yeah, it's looking like a 0-0, isn't it? It's looking like it's going to end this way, man. I think there was a little period where it was end-to-end. But, on the whole, mate, it's just... You know what it feels like watching both of them, Terry? It feels like the handbrake's on a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Just go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Terry, when exactly did you fall in love with Mikel?
What it was is that we were over Victoria Park one day, and I was just walking, and then all of a sudden I looked up, and we connected eye to eye, and that was it, mate.
It was. Do you know that film? The Holiday with Cameron Diaz, yeah, and Kate Winslet.
Oh, have I seen that?
Must seen it. Jack Black and Jude Law. That's it. Yeah. And you got the old guy. I think it's Arthur. And he goes, you had a meet cute. That's what they call it, isn't it? A meet cute. Love at first sight. That's what it reminds me of. Diesel, you always have your mates back. That's what you told the birds down the pub. One of them couldn't walk for a week afterwards. You know, mate. Come on. You know. Wheelchairs are us.
I hope you mean the birds. I hope you mean the birds and not one of his mates was in a wheelchair.
No. Listen, mate, it's a lockdown, mate. I'm doing things I never normally would. So when you're hungry, you got to eat. You know what I'm saying?
I know where you're coming from, son.
This one, look. Lads, chill. Claude is doing a service for the country by flying Ozil to Turkey in his private Claudinho Airlines. Oh, bless.
And you know what he does, didn't you? Hey, do you know? Oh, that Liverpool I got half a chance. And now, you know when you take off and you land, what do people do? Oh, it's 2 against 1 here. Man United, Rashford going through. He's cutting right across goal. He's been too greedy. Absolute too greedy. He should have played Pogba in. That's what he does that and all sometimes. For me, Rashford, too greedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do people do when they clap? When you take off and you land, they clap, don't they? And cheer. What do they do on Claudiola's Airlines? It's time to go!
Yeah, that's a slogan, isn't it? That's the pilot saying, everybody belts on. Is everybody ready? Good. You know why? Because it's time to go! It's like, yeah, Claude! It's time to land. Oh, sorry. Right, this is the sarcasm and joke you don't get, Diesel. Right, okay. Please don't ban me. I'm not going to ban you. Of course, I'm Arteta out. It's a joke. 90% is I say is sarcasm. Terry gets it. Okay, let me throw that back at you, Arsenal man, because I remember I've got a very good memory when it comes to the streams, and I remember you did say before, this isn't a recent thing, yeah, you've changed your mind on Arteta. Not a problem. People can. It's up to you. I just wanted to know why. That was all. So you have said that about a month or 2 ago. Yeah, so come on. Now. Still not taking it personal, by the way. I'm fine.
And Becca's saved it. Corner.
I'm fine, Tom. I'm fine. Terry, I'm fine. All right? I'm fine.
Straight in. Pogba. Oh, what another save by Becca. Oh, it was like pinball there, and then all of a sudden 2 United players were coming to the ball, but Becca got there quicker. Got the ball away. Well done.
Serious blood.
And what did he do? He said, "It's good evening. Good evening."
Evening. When people flip-flop here, my guess would be like me. The vast majority are just messing about. Don't take it literally. Have I crossed the mark? No, listen, mate. You can never cross the mark, man. I'm not muggy or not. I just wanted to know why, because a lot of people I know, and a lot of my friends who were Arteta out, and they've had a change of heart. And I just wanted to know: is it the 4 games? Is it something you've seen in the way we play? It could be anything. I think one thing, but I'm open to what others have got to say. Maybe they're seeing something I'm not. I don't know. That's the whole part of why we do the streams. I want you guys to interact with us and tell us why, you know what I mean? Why you think things.
It's gone out for a corner. No, Liverpool have dealt with it, and they're just about to clear it downfield. Just under 6 minutes left.
I'm a good actor, Tone. I'm an actor. I wish. Jordan's in the house. I've reached the streaming time. Been busy. I ain't even seen the match. I hope you're well, Jordan, mate. Hope you're good.
Oh, Liverpool got a chance here on this right-hand side. Arnold going to go for the cross, but Maguire has dealt with it. Poor cross.
Man, you love winding me up, didn't you? You love winding me up. Please put there. He's winding me up. It's working. No, I'm joking. Let's joke. No, say what you want, man. Honestly. As Terry said earlier on, it's all about banter, isn't it? You know what? Nothing better, right? When you're watching a poor match, not that saying this hasn't been that poor, but to watch a game of football and have a laugh at the same time, you can't beat it, to be honest.
Exactly.
You know what I mean, Tom?
No, exactly. Arsenal mania. Hold up. Yeah, say what you want, mate. Wind him up. Don't worry, because when we come off screen, I'll get it in the ear, won't I? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. All you're doing is making it worse for Till. So carry on. I'm a bit surprised. I thought there'd be goals in this, you know.
I did say a draw, didn't I? But I just
Yeah. No, honestly, I thought there'd be goals. But
so let's have a look what that does for the table. I know it's only a point each, but let's have a look.
Diesel, I have to agree with Terry now. Arteta in. He has brought us luck.
Greenwood
everyone's leaving me.
So United on 37, top. Leicester in second on 35. Liverpool be on 34. Spurs be on 33 in fourth place. City in fifth place is on 32, but they've got 2 games in hand. So if they was to win their 2 games in hand, they'd be on 38. So they'd be top, Man City.
To read that. It's so true, isn't it?
I'm
fine. While everything breaks all the furniture in the room.
So if we go right down to 9th at the moment, that's where West Ham are. They're on 18, right? They're on 29. Southampton in 8th are on 29. Chelsea on 7th on 29. Everton have got a game in hand. So if they was to win that, they could jump up to either 3rd or 2nd. And Man City, if they won their 2 games in hand, can jump top. And then just behind West Ham, you've got Villa on 26, but they've got 3 games in hand. So if they was to win
they have, haven't they? Yeah. What are they on 7? Is it 16, 17?
No, 26.
No, how many games have they played? Yeah, how many have they played?
15.
15. Oh, yeah. No, I seen it the other day. I think we're on 18, didn't we? So yeah, they're 3 games. They got 3 games on us.
Yeah.
Wow. What's this? Albion. What's that, Tel? Albion Market.
That's Albion Market, is it? That ain't the Broadway Market, is it, Tone?
Is that a TV program or something? I don't know. Albion. Never heard of it. Watched that manager had a good win today, and Dombele scored a blinder. Oh, this is a bit harsh, isn't it? Hey, look, Arteta is a disease. Wow. No, don't take things so personally. Calm down, Tel. Calm down, Tel.
Moaning at Ollie here as he's coming off. Oh, he's not happy whatsoever, Fernandes.
Hang on, is he coming off for
Greenwood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what minute you in?
89, 04, 05, 06.
Joking. I'm 87, 52. I've just seen Greenwood on the touchline. That's why I thought I was with you. All right.
No. He was moaning, he was pointing and everything like that. And then when he went to congratulate Greenwood for coming on, he went like snatched at his hand.
Oh, hang on. I've just seen a bit of a row between Fernandes and who was that? Wijnaldum. Oh, Wijnaldum's gone off. Milner's come on. I love James Milner. I don't care what anyone says, mate. Love Milner. Yeah, something went on between him and Fernandes.
We're literally we're just coming up to full time of 90 minutes here. Let's see how much injury time is going to be. Pogba to Rashford on this left-hand side, back to Shaw. Shaw puts it into the box. What a poor cross.
Oh, sorry, Tom. No, I've never heard of it, mate. I'll have to have a look at that. Sorry, mate.
Goal scored after 90-plus minutes. Man United with 5 is top.
Really?
Yeah. And then that's the Villa in Brighton.
Christ.
3 minutes of added on time. I think let's be honest, I think what we're all most surprised about and shocked at is there hasn't been a penalty in this game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's true, isn't it? And speak too soon, Joe. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Origi, Liverpool comes in and Maguire gets it out for a corner for Man United for Liverpool. 2 minutes of injury time left to play. Corner here for Liverpool.
Oh yeah. I've just seen that come up. Most goals scored after 90+ minutes.
Let's see what Arnold can do. He's been poor for me today.
Yeah, he's dropped a couple of levels, isn't he?
Yeah. I don't know if it's because he hasn't got. Oh, here go Pogba. What can he do? He's bringing the ball away. He should have passed that a lot quicker. No, it's gone back to Liverpool.
I'm sure it was Paul Merson who basically was saying about with Trent, he's suffering from burnout. He needs a rest. That's true or not, I don't know. But there's a few of them. Even when you look at Mane's not hit the heights as the last 2 or 3 seasons. Salah's another one.
Yeah.
There's a few of them. A lot of their key players tell.
Yeah.
They're still up there, aren't they? They're in the mix. Yeah.
I was saying that yesterday. You know what I mean? Look, they haven't been playing great whatsoever, but they've been grinding out the results with the injuries that they've got. So,
and they have got injuries. They have got injuries. I'm sorry.
The reason why we said that is someone brought it up that there were Liverpool fans wanting Klopp to be sacked.
Who?
There were Liverpool. Someone brought it up yesterday in the stream saying that there's a few Liverpool fans that were calling for Klopp to be sacked.
Okay, well if that's the case, I'll happily take Klopp. Get him sacked. Get him sacked. I'll take him. Even Terry, I think, would take him.
Yeah, I would take him. Yeah.
There you go. I'm actually very immature for my age. You guys are far more mature than me. I'm actually an immature kid, and I know it's a bit embarrassing. Listen, man, don't be silly.
Don't be silly. No one's
man. Don't change, Manic. Don't change, mate.
Don't change for no one.
Keep trying to wind me up. I'm running out of furniture, so.
I mean, this is 93rd. 93 minutes and 32. We're over the 3 minutes, and Liverpool got a free kick here.
You know what? I'm fuming. I want to see the bit where he comes up. Fernandes comes off. I think I've missed it.
Yeah, that's it. Full time. Anfield. Liverpool 0. Man United 0. It wasn't the greatest game, with all respect. I mean, there was patches of it where it was end to end, but the final third for both teams, for me, was pathetic. But it's a draw. It's a 0-0. So it's a great result for the rest of the Premier League. Diesel, great result.
Yeah. What is it ended for you now?
Yeah, it's ended. Yep, just ended.
I'm still in the first half. Yeah. Nice. What happened? I'm still playing, actually, mate. All right, that's it now. No, it's done. It's done. Klopp looks fuming.
So it just shows you. It shows you that's why you always last longer, doesn't it, eh?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Do yourself, Bunny, you know. What are you doing? You working tonight? Sunday?
Yeah.
Are you working? Yeah. Oh,
yeah. We get a few more comments in, and then I need to go and have my dinner and get ready for work. But don't forget, everyone, we'll be back tomorrow night for our member stream at 6:45. We'll go for just under the hour. Get the build up and your thoughts on. I think tomorrow may be the day. Diesel will probably be in all Ozil t-shirts, Ozil ties, You know what I mean? Fenerbahce colours. I think he'll be celebrating tomorrow on the member stream. What do you reckon, Diesel?
Yeah, I'm just waiting until it's announced. As soon as it's announced, then yeah, I've got champagne in the kitchen that I'm going to pop. Yeah,
So you champagne showers, are you?
I don't think people realise how big this is. I mean, it's not just a player going; it's everything that surrounds him. You know, let's be honest, it is a circus, isn't it? It always has been, and I think as soon as that, it's like a black cloud being lifted off the club. Do you get what I mean? Honestly, for me, it's a big moment, mate. It is a big thing. It's not just any old player leaving. You know,
massive for me too, because I didn't think this was going to happen until the end of the season. Diesel, do you know what I mean? We all knew he was going to go. Let's be real. You know what I mean? We all know that he was going. I honestly thought that we would have to wait until the end of the season. But in going now, for me, just basically moves the goalpost even forward for me. Do you know what I mean? We can get on that train now and start going. So exactly. Shut up when you read my comment, because he heard that I have to agree with Terry now. Laugh at that. So no, I mean it just made it. You know what I mean? It's just made the transfer thing move a lot quicker for me. Hopefully, we get rid of him, and then we can start looking at getting maybe one, even two players in before the window. We definitely got to get a goalkeeper in, no matter what, Diesel. So we definitely got to get players in.
Yeah, no, listen, do you know what? It's not often I say it, but credit to the club for getting Ozil out if he does go. Because I must be honest, I genuinely thought he would just sit out the next 6 months. And if I'm honest, I think we all did. You know, I think he'd see it out because he always said he would, didn't he? He always, you know. So obviously, you know, you go off on what he's saying, but no, fair play to the club. I don't know how they've done it, but they've obviously given him something, paying him up, plus his loyalty bonus at the end of his contract and all that. And they've probably paid him all of it early. But yeah, we have to pay it anyway. So just pay it now. We must just pay it now and, you know, cut ties. But like I said to you, if he goes, Socrates is another one who I'm hearing is potentially going to leave very soon. Kolasinac has gone out on loan. 3 or 4 of these players go out. I'd love 1 or 2 to come in if they don't, but we've got 3 or 4. I'm happy with that. I'm happy. I've told you. I'm happy with that. Outgoings for me are more important than incomings for me. You know, I really go for it in the summer. Go hard in the summer. You know?
That's what I've always said. You know what I mean? Let's wait until next season when all these people are gone. You know what I mean? Because then all of them be off the books. We all knew it was going to happen. Do you know what I mean? Socrates, you know what I mean? All of them would have been gone. Koziak, but it's all happened now. Do you know what I mean? So it's happened even quicker than even I expected it to be honest, because I didn't think it would. I really didn't think it would. I thought we might have got rid of a couple. But, you know.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if I think they want incomings, but it wouldn't surprise me if he's been told by the board before you even think about getting players in, you need to get players out because, you know, we are heavy on numbers, aren't we? If you know, if we're honest, you know, we've got a lot of players here. When you think of the amount, we've got a few players who we're paying a lot of like money to who aren't even registered in the squad. Do you know what I'm saying? So before you even think about getting more in, you got to get out. You know, you got to get players out. I think that's what they're starting to do. It wouldn't surprise me, if they don't get anyone in this window. Let's be honest, it's, you know, we're already sort of just over halfway through January. If they don't, then I'm quite okay with that. My whole thing is if they assure us, you know what, we're doing what we've got to do now. We're getting rid of the deadwood, but we're going to go hard in the summer. Then by all means, do what you're doing. I've got no issue if they don't get any players in, because for me, I don't know. I just think the Ozil going, that's a lot of money to us. It's a massive, massive number in terms of the wages that we pay. Just his wages alone coming off the books, massive. But we obviously it'll take 6 months until obviously I suppose the club will see just how much. But yeah, just with him going, that's a massive wedge, isn't it? Then you've got Kolasinac, who's on 100 grand a week. You know, Socrates is probably, what, 70, 80 grand a week, I'd say. There'll be a few more in there. But if they've got to go hard in the summer, and I'm not on about leaving it to the very last day of the transfer, start of the summer, do you know what I'm saying? Just get who you need to get. You know, because hopefully we'll have a pre-season. And this is what I want the club to do, get the players that you want to get in, right? So that when pre-season comes, we've more or less got our players. If we're waiting on one or two, all right, but the majority of the players you wanted, you've got. And let them go away together on a pre-season and bond and that cohesion. And do you know what I mean? So at the start of the season, we all know who's doing what job. We all know, do you know what I mean? And then go for it, hit it. That's what that's the ideal word. You know.
No, exactly, mate.
You know what I mean?
Right, I'm going to call it a day, mate, and then we'll be back tomorrow. We're doing the member stream. How are you doing, AC? Upset? Listen, you know, if you want to make a statement, you've got to beat teams around you. Do you know what I mean? Especially your rivals. And I understand why you're upset, but you know, it's still not a loss. You know what I mean? I'm sure you would have been a lot more upset if you would have lost the game. So.
AC, you know. No, mate. I'll use it as toilet roll, Manic. Toilet roll.
Listen, we'll be back tomorrow at 6:45 for the member stream for just under the hour. And then obviously the big game itself, Newcastle versus Arsenal, watch along. We'll see you then. Thank you, everyone, for coming over. Really appreciate it. Just quickly, if you haven't already done so, can you please go over to our new Facebook page, like it and share it, get the word out there so we can build that up again and all, please. Really appreciate that. Diesel, any final words, mate?
Big up to Mosley, my friend there, mate. Hope you're well. And Mike Harneyman, hope you're good, Mike. As per usual, guys, thanks for watching. Not the best of games, but you know what? The main thing is we watch a game of football. There was a time where we wasn't watching any football, so let's not forget that. It wasn't too long ago. But yeah, listen, to watch a game of football and have a laugh on here, have a bit of banter, not just with us two, but you know, you guys amongst yourselves in the chat as well. It's weird because it's like we all know each other. We've never met you guys, but it's like we know him. And when I'm seeing, unfortunately, I just, you know, Arsenal Manic, like your relative there. I'm sure you said your auntie. Was it your auntie? So I just want to, you know, big up to her, and I hope she gets better, mate. And all, you know, all joking aside, you know, anything you need, you know, we're all here, and we'll do as much as what we can possibly do. But it's also nice for the guys in the chat. I see Tony Blackwell wishing her well, and a few of the other guys as well. So it's nice that I love the community side of it. I love that, you know. And listen, we're going to need each other more than ever at the moment. You know, with what's going on, we don't know what's going to happen in the future. But listen, we'll keep doing this. You're helping us out as much as we're helping you. Trust me on that. It's one way, a two-way street here. And that's it. All I can just do is just stay humble and, you know, always thank you guys. And you're the reason that we're doing this. And we're going to make it bigger and better this year with the channel. One last thing, big up to Claude as well. See the big boss man back very, very soon, hopefully. So that's all I can say.
Thanks, mate. All that's left to say is thank you. Enjoy your evening. We'll see you tomorrow night. I'm off to work. He's off to throw all his furniture out the window now. He's going to turn into the old.
Thanks to Arsenal Manic. Cheers, guys. Love yous.